What exactly do you do as a translator? Do you just open up your English Bible? Do you just have to master Greek and Hebrew? Like, give us like a day in the life of translating the Bible.
Hmm. That's
Should I
great.
go for it?
Sure.
You fill in the gaps. One part is you want to be ideally living with the people that you're translating for. So it involves, moving somewhere overseas and spending a lot of years of your life there. First, you got to learn their language so you can interact with them. You may have to learn some other national language of that country first, and then learn the local language that you're translating into. Build relationships, develop a team. So actually, we think of ourselves sort of as the Bible translators, but it's not really us who are the Bible translators. It's a team thing that we work together with people who are experts in their own language, and we both bring really important things to that team. So they might not have have studied the Bible at a master's level or have a knowledge of Greek or Hebrew. But we don't know, we're not experts like they are in how to say things well in their language in a way that sounds good and beautiful. And so we both can really work together in that process. So what does that look like on a day-to-day basis? So let's see, it takes, a lot of sitting down with your translation team, might be one other person, might be two other people, whatever, and talking through the passage. So usually the person you're working with would have some knowledge of another language as well, so they can read a Bible translation that already exists, and that will help them get some understanding of the passage. And then you talk through them with it, talking about what's this passage about, what are the key concepts, what are the, what's the sort of flow of it, making sure they really understand. And then they get a chance to draft it, to sit down and try to write out, that passage in their own language. And then after that, you just go through stage after stage of checking and revising and checking again what's been written. So you check it with the community to see how well they understand it, what they're understanding, are there misunderstandings. You check it with like an expert in Bible translation, who's a consultant who can kind of look at what you've done and see, does this look exegetically accurate? And then of course you check it back with the Greek and the Hebrew. And that's something that, we've received training to do so that we can go and look at the original text and see, is what we're saying in this new language accurately communicating what was in the original? So that whole thing takes a lot of time, but that's part of it. Would you add other things?
I think that's great. I think I would just add that note you said of collaboration and partnership. Partnership is really important in this whole process. It's not us doing anything for the people group we're working with. We're coming alongside people there, and we're training them to do translation with us. And in everything we do, after checking, they draft it. We look at the Greek or Hebrew and bring questions to them. But really, they are the ones who know their language, and we're working with them and trying to train them in translation. So it really is in partnership with the local people.
Yeah.